Good morning, everyone. Ho, not morning where you're at? That's okay, because you can have eggs for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Welcome to episode 69 of Three Eggs Are Better Than One. I am Brad Stanton, along with fellow eggs Matt, M, and Brian Aremza. We appreciate all of the listens, all the downloads from last week. We had a great day coming up with, it's what we say, right? The things we say. If it's your second time listening to the show, we do something called Sunny Side Up. It's your good news of the week. So, Matt, lay it on us.
Let's start out with bad news. Expired egg. Chuck Norris
Hmm.
no longer with us. Now we're off by a week or so because I think he passed right after we recorded the last episode. But I have to mention the guy. I mean, what an icon, what a legend for a million reasons. I mean, he was involved in WWE a little bit, and of course Walker, Texas Ranger, and all the kung fu stuff, and then all we did a whole episode on the guy with the thing, Chuck Norris once told a woman to calm down, and she did. So if you guys want to say anything about Chuck before I move on.
I'm just a big fan of dodgeball. No, I mean he is an icon. It's great to he had a nice long life. The Total Gym was always a real big one in this house. Just having accidentally having that on by accident. He looked like he was 20 or 50 when he was 80, or 78 or whatever he was, but or 86 when he died. But he'll be missed.
Right? Oh no.
Bryant, you are muted again.
I think he's faking it.
I am faking it. I just wanted to continue the
Oh,
good bit from the end of the show last week. I have to continue that. Um, I'll talk a little bit more about Chuck Norris at the end of the show.
okay. So I'm going to proceed. And guys, I know this is unusual, but I got a lot here.
Really stunned.
We should have started at 8:20.
I always listen back to the show after it's published, and I love it because there's some things that I pick up on that maybe I would missed. You're in the moment, you don't hear every little thing, and now I'm going to pick a couple things apart. Um, Brad, no cooking spray on your new pans? What is that? I've never
That's
heard
what
of
I
it.
was told. Those are the new rules.
So it doesn't need any enhancement to warm up.
I'm sure that rule falls by the wayside after a good 6 months.
Yeah.
Just like every other pan you're told not to spray.
Also, we your wife, she sewed up your zipper and then it immediately failed you. So I guess she's not a very good seamstress. Is that the
I don't know.
situation?
Does anybody know how to fix a zipper? Because I've never, that's my first zipper
I don't know.
experience that I've ever had fixed.
I
So
don't know.
I'll give her a pass on that one.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with no, probably not.
And this was very funny, and this ended up in some YouTube comments, but he said you ended up with a secondhand zipper. I bet first of all, I bet you the zipper that you got done for you is better than the initial factory zipper.
I don't think so. It looks exactly the same. I'm not sure what went down here. And it did work, though. I did have it back. I wore the pants yesterday. Success.
But
Day one success.
back in, I thought that was that's like a great band name, or I said that could be the name of your memoir. And James Elkerai made pretty much the same comment independently of me,
Yeah,
which I
that
thought
was
was
pretty
really
good.
funny. You also talked about how your BJ's shirts lasted like 20 years. I had when I was growing up, I had a desk lamp. I had my desk at home if I had to do schoolwork. And there's a little lamp with a little tiny unique shaped bulb. And then many years later, that desk lamp became like my wife's bedside table lamp for whatever reason. And I swear the bulb just went out like a year ago. And I mean, I've been using it since the 90s. I mean, that light bulb lasted like 25 years. Insanity.
It is insane. It's like the Frogger machine.
So I keep going back to this thing with the leading men and women we talked about a few episodes, people who maybe we thought we could have expected to turn out to be bigger stars than they did. How about this? I think you're both going to agree, Brad, especially. These individuals were on the same show, and you could argue they were the leads, really didn't turn out to have successful film careers. How about Matthew Fox and Evangeline Lilly from Lost?
Yeah, I thought they were gonna be huge.
I mean, they could. I mean, she's first of all, she's beautiful.
Yes.
And yeah, I think I had read once that she didn't really want to be in an actor so much. I know she was in like the Ant-Man movies,
Hmm.
right? But I don't
Yes.
think she did much else, and I think that was by choice. Matthew Fox, I don't know. I mean, It's a sort of guy your wife, everyone's wife loved the dude, and he has been in a couple things, but he's not Tom Cruise or anything
I
like
kind of
that.
feel that way about Sawyer that was in it too. He was in a couple
Yeah,
series. He was in a series after that that was pretty successful.
couple
But
couple shows, couple
yeah, so he
shows.
became a TV star more so than a movie
Yeah,
star, I guess. Hmm.
not a movie star. Yeah. And what about the guy? I never even watched it. What about the guy who was like the main dude in Walking Dead? Andrew Lincoln?
Yeah,
Nothing.
yeah. I think it's because he's
Nothing.
British.
Oh, I didn't even see. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's an incredible thing, by the way, that these guys with their British accents
Yeah.
have these Southern accents, and you never know.
Oh.
By the way, him being British has nothing to do with him not being a star. I don't understand why nobody argued that when I said it, but I'm going to get it out of the way now for our British friends that listen. I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
I could keep going. I wrote down a lot of stuff. Should I?
Ah, jeez, oh man, I guess.
I had a shower hose explode on me while I was showering today. We've got one of those shower heads where it's got the extra hose so you can detach it, use it as a hand controlled spray. And I noticed the other day that it looked like there was like a kink in the tube. It's got like a metal casing, but it's kind of like got like a bike tire situation on the inside. And man, the thing just filled with water and exploded. And I was in the shower and it was like, like a balloon that you had let go of air and it was flying all around. Water was on the ceiling. It was like, I felt like Brad for a minute there. My house coming apart on me. Remember a few months ago, I was talking. I've asked many times questions about the things people do on TV shows. Does it happen in real life? Do we really say these things, or are they just TV tropes? Well, we all love shrinking, and this happened in the exact same scene in back-to-back sentences, where one character bought dinner for the other person, ordered dinner without consulting them, and then the other person refused dinner because they were upset. So both of those things, independently things that I think are bullshit that don't happen in real life,
Definitely not.
happened back to back in the same scene. And finally,
Oh,
I went to the Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus with my family, and it was a good time. And Brad, you started the episode with your little spiel, which I know you were trying to do. I think it was trying to do your Triple H thing, but really that's like that was like the circus cry. And I wanted to talk about the circus for a minute. Did you know that it was founded in 1884, which is a hell of a long time ago, the Ringling Brothers Circus, and then in 1919 they merged with Barnum and Bailey. Can you believe that?
well, I did watch The Greatest Showman.
And well, that's when it became the greatest show on earth. Then it went on hiatus recently from 2017 to 2022, and it returned without animals. And while I was there getting ready to go to our seats, we ran into Yellow Shirt Guy and his family, and we sat next to them.
Wow, you gotta be kidding.
You went
You knew he
together.
was
Just say
going.
you went together. It's okay. I
No,
understand.
I swear to God, saw him and his son online for like the merch or something, and then we just sat next to them. It was great.
Ah,
Yeah,
very good, Matt.
that was a lot,
Yeah, yeah.
and
We
I
actually
actually cut
started this
out,
at 8:20.
cut out a couple things too.
All right. Well, mine, don't worry. We'll be short and sweet. So, as of today, as we record, well, it was yesterday, but the baseball season has begun. Opening day was for a lot of teams today. The Phillies started today. They actually won 5-3. Not sure. The Yankees won last night, 7-0. And my good news of the week is my boss threw me some tickets. So Sunday, my wife and I are going opening weekend, and it is in the Cadillac luxury box. So even better,
Oh,
free food, free drinks. Not drinking right now. Not eating that much either. But I'm probably going to enjoy myself there. I'm not going to drink alcohol, but I'm going to enjoy. We're going to enjoy ourselves in the suite. Uh, Supposed to have a good team this year. We'll see. It's a long season. We're 1-0. I don't expect to be 162-0, but yeah, looking forward to that. That is my sunny side up. Wow, Matt. Wow.
collusion.
Go ahead, Bryant.
The only team that'll go 162 and 0 are the Dodgers. I'll say that right now
The
because
tickets are cheap, by the way.
I can imagine. Um,
What do you mean
They're really expensive for opening day. I think the cheapest ticket was 280
for what? For the
for the Dodgers.
yeah. Okay.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me. Well, I guess we have a visitor as well. This is Max, as we talked about a few episodes ago.
He likes you.
He does. He's very much a happy dog. You can calm down for a moment here, please. Sunny side up for me is history. It is history. I am 36 years old. I will admit that publicly.
Great.
For 35 years, this state has been god awful terrible at basketball. God awful terrible. We are the worst basketball program ever. This year is history. Started 20-0. First ever time in the top 5 ranking, got the highest ranking in school history. And then we make the NCAA tournament. 4 seed. 0-8. Never won a game. We're the only Power 5 school, only Power 5 conference school team to never win a game. They were up 30 against Troy. My friend texts me and he goes, I think I could stop watching. And I said, I'm not. I don't trust them still. They still won, thank God. But first ever win in the NCAA tournament. They've been playing basketball since 1896. This tournament's been going on since the 1920s. Never won a game. 0-8 career. 0-8 lifetime. Finally won a game. History is made. And then we win another game. We beat Vanderbilt on the most improbable miss I've ever seen in my life from half court. We got super lucky. Sweet 16. Sunny side up. We finally won a game. We finally made history. Most wins in school history. Win these games in the NCAA tournaments. Couldn't be happier.
And as we record, they are currently tied with Iowa.
Yeah, we're playing Iowa,
50-50.
who is our rival, air quotes. I have one of my the friend I mentioned from the beginning here. He's like, if we lose this game, the season's a wash. I'll lose to anyone but Iowa. And I'm like,
Iowa shouldn't even be there.
They got lucky with Florida. And this is so if you see my head doing this a lot, it's because I'm looking at the TV to watch the game myself.
Doing that.
Yeah, so first ever win. 0-8 history. Just love it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I know Matt doesn't care, but Matt doesn't care about college sports, but
don't worry, listeners, you will have my undivided attention because I will not be turning to watch it.
Now, very good. 2 out of 3 of us did some sunny side up.
Yes.
Which brings us to hard boiled. And I have some things, Matt. Oh, I have some things. I gave blood, or not gave blood. I had to get blood work done the other day. First off, they take your debit card and I don't know if you guys deal with this because I don't know how everybody's insurance works. Well, mine is they take my debit card and kind of say, we're not really sure what they're going to charge you. So we just got to take the information down and we think it's going to be $80. I'm like, $80? That seems excessive for blood work. They go, well, don't worry, it won't be charged for at least 180 days. I'm like, that doesn't help me. So eventually I have to pay $80. I'm like, there needs to be a better system. What's the copay? How much is it? What's the copay? How much is it? This happens every time I go. They don't know. Last time I got a letter, I was almost put in collections. I had no idea. There was nothing that happened. Like I didn't get any notices or anything like that. I gave them my debit card. They didn't charge it. All of a sudden I have a collection. It's not really a collection notice. It's one of those, we're threatening you, but I don't need that kind of mail. I'm not in my 20s anymore.
I don't think medical stuff can go to collections.
Whatever the case is, I will pay for it. It's just I need to know what it cost. But while I'm there, it's funny. These places like Quest, it's called in LabCorp. I have an appointment for 10:20, and I'm waiting there. And there's this woman there, and she tells me she's 90, and tells me, do I need to check in? I go, no, I checked in online. She goes, oh, you did? I said, I did. And her son is there, and she said, how come all these people are going in ahead of me? He goes, because they have appointments, Mom. Well, how come we don't have appointments? And then as everybody started going in ahead of her, she kept saying, well, I was here ahead of him. I was here ahead of her. I was here ahead of him. I'm like, oh my gosh, please get me in. Because now it's 10:30 and my appointment's up and I get called in. She goes, and then I'm out. And then she's still sitting there. She goes, well, I guess he had an appointment too, didn't he? I don't need to hear this. Okay, I don't need this. I don't understand why the son couldn't make an appointment for her. You're just going to sit around and wait. He goes, it's not like you got to go to work, Ma. Ma, you don't got to go to work. Well, I don't know. I don't want to sit in an office all day either. I'm sure she looked very uncomfortable. Not really hard-boiled. More felt bad for her and what an asshole the son was. So Easter's coming up, and Lotus is not coming home for it. And I'm going to tell you why, and I don't think it's right. They don't give any time off for Easter at any kind of state school. So you don't get the Friday off and you don't get the Monday off. Now, I don't agree with that. You get time off for Christmas. Usually it's the winter break, and it's usually the semester end. But you also get time off for Thanksgiving. I understand that Easter is a religious holiday, but so is Christmas, and Thanksgiving's what it is. I don't understand why they can't give a Monday or a Friday off and figure that out. There should be. I don't understand why Easter doesn't get any respect. I mean, even if you're not religious, most people celebrate Easter. Whether or not you go to church or not, the Easter Bunny comes to the house and you celebrate. You may go to dinner with your family. I don't understand why they can't give this off. And it's not just Pitt, it's Penn State, it's any state school does not give one extra day off for Easter. It's not right. They need to start doing it. I'm hard boiled on that. Because
It's all it's all religious, man. It's all about the religious thing.
all right.
Trying
Well,
to tie religion and church and state and all that stuff. It's
well, they
yeah.
give it off at Pennsbury High School where I live. They give off the Monday and the Friday before. That's a public school. I don't understand it.
But
I don't
is
understand why colleges can't just give an extra day off so that people that live more than a couple hours away can travel home. Otherwise, they're just sitting there by themselves. Well, luckily, my parents only live an hour and a half from there, and she's going to drive in and spend the day with them, so it works out. But a lot of people, it doesn't work out. I just think there should be a couple days off for that, and they can figure it out somewhere else along the way because they get other days off. They get Labor Day off. They get Memorial Day off. What are those days? I don't get those days off. I think it should happen. People celebrate it, whether it's religious or not. People celebrate it. That's what I'm saying.
I don't.
You don't have Easter. You don't have Easter baskets in your house.
Well,
I know you guys try to stay away from candy, but the bunny comes to the damn house, right?
yes, but that's
Okay,
it.
done. That's it.
But that's it, though.
Well, that's it. That's important though, and it's important to your son, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, you celebrate.
Nah,
That's a celebration.
we don't go out or get together with family or anything.
All right. Well, I'm just saying,
It's unique. We just don't care about it.
a lot of people do, whether they celebrate the religious aspect of it or not. Same with Christmas. A lot of people believe in Santa Claus, don't believe in anything else. That's fine.
College gets millions of days off, though.
I understand that, but so exactly. So what's two more? She's
Too
done.
many.
She's done before May.
Yeah,
How
I don't
about
know.
how about you get done May 1st instead?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, finally, and this one really pissed me off. So I'm in Walmart and I go down the soda aisle, and my wife likes Coke Zero, and we have talked about the zeros on this show before. Well, they're out of Coke Zero. No big deal. She's actually drinking a lot less of it, trying to drink more water. But then I see, of all things, which I haven't seen in months, Bryant, this is going to be your fault, by the way, is Dr. Pepper Zero. So I see Dr. Pepper Zero in a 2 liter. I'm like, fantastic. What a great alternative. So I
Yeah.
put two in the cart, finish my shopping, go up to the register. I'm getting ready to pay. So he's scanning everything, and he scans the Dr. Pepper. Scans it again. Scans it again. And he says to me, it won't scan. I'm like, okay. Figure he's going to figure this out, right? He goes, you're going to have to take this to the customer service desk. I'm like, I am not going to take it to the customer service desk. I go, would it be asking too much if you could bring someone over here? Because the customer service area at my Walmart, I can't just explain to you what a disaster it is. There are 50 carts up there, all filled with stuff, people everywhere. It is a nightmare. No one wants to go anywhere near this. I heard they're going to start cutting hair opposite it, but they haven't yet. I don't want to do that. So after a minute and a half, 2 minutes, he gets someone to come over, and they're having a discussion. I don't understand. What's the problem? And they said, we're sorry, sir. You can't buy the Dr. Pepper today because our distributor didn't put it in the system.
Isn't
I
that
said, are you telling me right
the
now
worst?
you can't go find out the price? I've seen this happen before where people just type the damn price in and let you through. It's like 293 or 294 or whatever it is. And I was not allowed to buy the Dr. Pepper that day. This is customer service at its absolute worst. At its absolute worst. What a nightmare.
Yeah, that sucks.
Go ahead, Brian, explain yourself.
The mistake is having it out on the shelf. That's
Yeah,
the
see,
mistake.
that's all on the vendor. The vendor's supposed to have that in the system prior. And so yes, it is, but it's also on the Walmart end that Walmart should not have let it in the door if it's not in the system.
The
So it's a little
problem
bit
is
of both.
figure this out. They
Yeah.
need to figure this out, and they should be able to figure it out. This is not just you don't get to buy it. This is absolute bullshit.
Mhm.
Oh,
No, it
so
is.
freaking mad. I was so mad. I want all of them fired. All of them.
Me too.
Then you're definitely not getting the soda.
So I went to Giant after, and they don't have any. Now we got 4 freaking bottles of Coke Zero. We don't even need it. Hard boiled.
I've never even had a Coke Zero or a Dr.
I don't drink
Pepper.
any Zero either, but my wife loves it. I was getting ready to buy it, and I can't get it for her.
Do
Well,
people
Matt, we know
really?
you stay away from soda,
I'm
so we
trying to
get
People
it.
buy
really
something
like
here. I'm not
soda?
trying to get a gift. I didn't take this
Oh,
from the back. I didn't go in the back and say, "Oh, look what I found unopened." No, it was in the aisle. Hard boiled. I have every right to be hard boiled, especially with the lack of customer service. What a bunch of bullshit that was.
100%.
Ah, which brings us to egg drop soup. Egg drop soup is what is it? I don't remember now. I'm so angry.
small
Small
embarrassments.
embarrassments. Well,
See, this is why I went long on Sunny Side Up. I don't really know if I get embarrassed. I'm not saying that I'm not capable of being a goof.
okay, stop right there. First off, you don't have to make another segment longer because this part's going to be shorter. Just say what you got to say, and
That's not
that's the
how it
reason.
works. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not how this
What a bunch of
works.
crap that is. It's
That's
like having to have five guys on the kickout crew at all times. Oh, no, no, no. Mike's going to be off
oh,
this week. Let's get a replacement. No, we're good with four.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
They know how I feel about
Old old scars. Oh, the best I could think of is, I sometimes I play like men's pickup basketball with like the other dads in town, and
that. Yeah, that sounds embarrassing already.
let's say I throw up an air ball. That's pretty embarrassing. That's all I
Oh,
got.
oh, man. What a bunch of crap that was. You can't come up with anything better than that. You've had it since Friday last week.
As I say, I'm not immune from being a goof or anything. I just this is the best I could come up with.
All right, well, I got something. Jeez, I mean, I had no response to what that was. Um, so remember a year, not years, months ago, you guys talked about what you call your spouses, and I said I call mine hun, and you both call it babe. Well, it freaking jumped into me why I don't like to use the word babe. I was in fifth grade, and my teacher was up there, doing her thing, and I raised my hand and I answered a question, and I got the question right, and she said something. That's a good job, Brad. And I said, "You betcha, babe." And this was Catholic school in the 80s. And let me tell you something. She leveled me in front of that entire class and said, "Who are you talking to, sir? You are not referring to me as babe. You are not talking to me. I am not a babe." And I had to go in the hallway, and it was in front of the whole class. It was a small embarrassment, to say the least. And I do not use the word babe very much.
Man, a lot of wounds and old scars for Brad today.
Get that.
Yeah. Go ahead, Brian.
So oddly enough, mine involves Catholic school as well. So my friend and I thought it was always funny to call our teachers by their first names. We just thought it was hilarious. We thought it was funny to us. And one day we're in class and class is over, we're all leaving, and we go to study hall. Study hall's ending, and our current teacher, his name was Mr. Bauer, was taking us. We didn't have a big study hall, so he's like, "Let's just all go to my classroom." I'm like, "Okay, great." So we all leave. I'm in the hallway. I'm at my locker, and everybody's like, "What are we doing?" I'm like, "We're all switching to Jim's classroom. We're going to Jim's classroom." Well, when we do it as friends, teachers never hear us, naturally.
Right.
He heard it, and he just goes off. "It is Mr. Bauer. How can you cannot call me that? I am Mr. I am your teacher," and it just goes off. And I'm just standing there like somebody told me my face was completely beet red, because at that point, what do you do? It's not like you can defend yourself. You did it. And so for me, kind of an embarrassing moment, because it's a fun game outside the circle, but when you get caught, it's not fun anymore.
Do you ever have a teacher that actually preferred you, asked you to call them by their first name?
Not one.
Mm-hmm. I think I had one,
And they like
but I
sat
know what you're
on
saying, and
they
it's
like
a very
sat on the desk.
And strum guitar. Did they do that too?
it seems like a similar situation though.
Talk about peace and love. Is that what they
With
did?
me and you, very similar situation.
Very similar.
God forbid you have any kind of fun whatsoever. You slip up.
That's
I
the
slipped.
thing, yeah.
It was really a slip up. That's actually a separate category.
Yeah.
It was a slip up. I didn't mean to say betcha. It just came out of my mouth. It was an accident. There was no
Yeah.
need to be freaking destroyed. And you, on the other hand, you should have been destroyed because you guys did this all the time.
Yeah, we did it
You
all
just
the
got
time.
caught.
So yeah.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
got
we
caught.
just
I
finally
never
got
called a teacher
caught.
babe
Yeah.
ever before that, and ever after that, except for the one I slept with in college. But we don't talk about her.
Exactly.
Come on,
Exactly.
Matt. Nothing on that. Nothing on
That's
that.
not
Are you
even
reading your notes for your? Yeah,
But
conspiracy eggs is coming up, Matt. We get it. Get it prepared. I know you're ready to go.
What
I
is
am
your
wound up. I am wound.
Walmart has him in a mood. Ugh.
Man, somebody get this guy Dr. Pepper Zero.
You're up. Conspiracy eggs.
Yes, my first comment is it's actually the category name is actually conspiring eggs,
Yeah, okay.
not conspiracy eggs. So I went deep for this one. You guys might know this. I'm thinking Brian's probably gonna know what's going on. Where's he going?
I don't know. It's something to do with the dog, though, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
we got
This dog has
all right.
taken over his
Yeah,
life.
no, I'm trying to get him out of the room. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
we're
knew what it
enjoying a
was. I
tour
knew
of my
what it
room
was
here.
from the minute you got it. You've never gotten up in
I
69 episodes.
I told you there was no pets allowed, and here's why. All right.
Yes, enjoy
So
the tour of my
uh,
room as well.
Coach Rosenbaum all over again.
back in 2008, there was a short-lived MMA series called Elite XC. And it actually aired on the CBS network, which in retrospect seems a little crazy that a network would air men fighting, grown men and women fighting. I want to talk about this particular event because it was some crazy things happened, and I always felt like something was kind of off, and I always had this little conspiracy theory of my own. Do you guys remember who Kimbo Slice was?
I don't know who that is.
Bryant?
You mean the greatest backyard fighter of all time?
Right. He was a backyard fighter, street fighter, bum fighter,
Yeah.
YouTube famous fighter.
YouTube fame. Huge.
But he made a name for himself and actually ended up involved in proper MMA. And he's this big dude. So, on October 4th, 2008, there was an event called Elite XC Heat. And it was the third and what would be final Elite XC event on CBS. It also marked the return of fighter Gina Carano, who you guys probably know who that is.
Coming up.
Hmm.
So the scheduled headline fight was Kimbo Slice versus the legend Ken Shamrock, who, of course, we all know who that is. Well, what happened? Right before the event, like a day or two, Shamrock had to pull out due to late injury. He had an eye injury or something in sparring, and there was an open wound, and he couldn't fight. So they took somebody from the undercard, a complete nobody, and moved this guy up to face Kimbo Slice. And the guy's name was Seth Petrozelli. Now, if you
Tough
know
one.
that name, it's from this only. So, what happened in this event? Petrozelli shocked the world and knocked Kimbo Slice out in 14 seconds. And the fight ended up being overshadowed by accusations of he was coached into you got to fight him on your feet, don't fight him on the ground. This has to be interesting. We have a lot riding on it. The quick loss completely damaged the brand and the product. The business lost like $55 million. There was a pending deal to go to Showtime Networks. It completely fell apart, and the entire organization folded like 2 weeks later.
Wow.
I always thought there was something else going on there. I thought that the Shamrock injury was a ruse and was bullshit. And they did not want this Kimbo Slice guy infiltrating this YouTube famous street fighter, infiltrating this thing that they had built. So they set him up and they sold tickets and they sold whatever and they sold sponsorships and they said we're going to have this big name fight against Ken Shamrock, and then they yanked him in the last second, put a nobody in there who knocked his ass out. And that was it. And it just felt off to me. Like there was some sort of conspiracy. Either they wanted to discredit him or there was something going on in the background where they just this organization was somebody set it up to fail. I can't quite put my finger on it.
This sounds all very familiar. But
Yeah.
I don't think that's the first time something like that has happened too. I mean, there was a WWE event also that similar things happened with the boxing as well, right?
Yeah. So, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Shamrock signs with UFC not long, either prior or before the, or after this. But I believe he went back to UFC, which I think played a factor in the deal falling apart for Shamrock because I think UFC wanted him for a fight, and you can't have him fight Kimbo Slice and then come to the UFC, and
See, that's what I mean. There was
Right.
other forces at
yeah,
play. And I
yeah,
think it was all a setup. And I'm not saying that the fight was necessarily a setup, but the positioning of a nobody throwing him in there, because if the nobody beats him in 14 seconds, it's insane. And if Slice beats a nobody instead of Ken Shamrock, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't.
Right.
So it's just I always just didn't. It's like the JFK assassination. I don't know what to believe.
But that is a
Hmm.
deep cut, man. I mean, I know I use that word here and there, but like that, like I don't know how many people talked about that for you to bring that out.
I try to provide quality content.
And now Paramount is the CBS, and they have UFC.
Yes, Paramount Plus, air the
Mhm.
UFC, right? You know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So what I'm saying is they went from they started it on CBS, and it was kind of weird at the time. You said seemed
Well,
odd.
I mean, geez, I never followed MMA too closely.
Me
I
neither.
watched UFC a lot when it was first on pay-per-view with my dad.
Hmm.
Thought it was fascinating. Um, but that it was very, I don't like this expression, but it was very much a redheaded stepchild for years. Nobody
Sure.
wanted anything to do with it, and now everybody wants everything to do with it. So it's
Well, I
like,
like it on Paramount now, and you would think I'd start watching it more that it was on there because I already paid for the subscription, and I don't.
Yeah, why not?
but you could,
I don't know why. I just haven't. I
but you
want
could.
to, but I could.
Yeah, because this is done completely away with the pay-per-view model because they used to do like the numbered shows would be a pay-per-view. Well,
Hmm.
now they just
Yeah.
air them all for the same one
Yeah, it's
subscription
good
gets you
too.
everything.
It's a good deal.
Subscription is, I mean, forget about the pay-per-view concept. Literally everything is a subscription.
Yeah, but that's a value.
Your Microsoft Suite or your Adobe Suite on your computer. You don't just buy it. They want you to subscribe.
I understand, and I think most. I don't know if all subscriptions are better, but in the pay-per-view world, it is a value, a
Sure.
big,
Yes.
big value. I'm not saying every subscription you have makes sense, but those do. If you watch regular UFCs and you were paying $60 to $100 or WWE pay-per-views, your AEW's 50, but like it's a value. But anyway, we went off on a different thing here, different conspiracy.
Yep. Yes.
But very good, Matt. Which brings us to the omelet. And this week I am yelling out a name. And that name is an actor, and we're gonna say what movie comes to your mind first?
Should we say, like, should we go in an organized fashion here?
I just can't have this. I already have my answers. I can't have you influenced by the other person.
No, I can be unique. Yeah, I could be only go with my own thoughts.
So
It's
what I'm
okay.
gonna do is I'm gonna say the name, and there's gonna be a pause. And then I'll go to who's ever first or second. That way you already have it in your head.
Okay. You're the ringmaster.
All right.
So wait, just say it again, what the rules are? Like
The,
what
the,
you
the rules are there are no rules.
Oh boy. It's what you
Yes.
think of first or what you most closely
Mm-mm.
associate them to.
Again, we have done this in the group chat, folks, and we
Yes.
did say first to mind.
First
First thing to
one.
your mind.
Okay.
All right. First one. Who's ready? John Cusack. All right. Matt.
Oh boy, I thought of Gross Point Blank for
There
some
it is.
reason.
Gross Point Blank it is. Bryant.
1408.
14. What is
What
that
is
nonsense? Are
that?
you freaking kidding me?
Yeah.
Terrible, terrible. That answer's wrong. That answer's wrong.
That's wrong.
We're
Can't
off to a
be.
bad start, a very bad start. Mine was
Can't be.
Con Air, by the way.
Oh,
Oh.
that's a good one too. That's good.
I wouldn't say he's the star of it, but he's definitely the best
Wait,
supporting actor.
did Sue give you the list?
I did it through. I can't believe I'm about to say this, ChatGPT,
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
and
That's
I
okay.
covered them up and did them one at a time.
There you go.
ChatGPT can randomize, no problem.
Yeah, you're good.
Meg Ryan,
Oh,
Matt.
you've got mail? Is that right?
That's right. Brian.
I don't know why I want to say Sleepless in Seattle. I feel like that's
Yeah.
That's
wrong.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those answers are both correct.
Yeah.
I also had You've Got Mail.
Yeah.
I
Never
like
saw
You've
it.
Got Mail. I think that is an underrated
You
rom-com.
like all movies like that. PG
It's a good
Brad.
movie. It's a good movie. It's not a bad movie. All right, next. Michael Keaton. Matt.
The original Batman. Or
Brian.
his first Batman.
It's Mr. Mom.
Oh, very good. Two very good answers. I also went with Batman, but I love Mr. Mom. Mr. Mom is very good.
The scene where he's holding the baby above the hand dryer. Ah,
Michael
mean-
Keaton has done very choice movies in his career.
Walks into the room with the chainsaw on when the boss comes. It's just
Yes.
good
Yep.
stuff. Yeah, whatever it takes.
Am I always going first? I'm confused.
I don't care. I just don't know what else
I
to
don't
do.
want to.
I'm gonna
I
go
don't want
Brian
that.
first. I'm
I
gonna go
don't want
Brian
them.
first
I
this
don't want
time.
that to make it less fun for Bryant.
No, I
Brian.
don't care.
No, no,
Either
no.
way works for me.
Jeff Bridges, Bryant.
Oh my God, The Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
Yes,
Big,
that's
big,
my answer as well.
Big Lebowski.
I could just see it with Matt's face. That's my answer as well. Bill Murray,
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day. Oh my gosh, we have so many similar answers.
Yeah.
All right. Sigourney Weaver,
Alien.
Let's say Alien. Yeah.
Alien. All right, it's not so fun when you do three in a row.
Yeah.
Let's try to be a little more creative, guys. All right.
Okay.
Kevin Costner,
Dances with Wolves.
What?
Bryant.
Oh, sorry. Field of Dreams.
How is that a what?
I don't know. I said Field of Dreams.
I have also said Field of Dreams.
It's a great one.
Halle Berry.
Oh, Catwoman.
Swordfish.
Swordfish.
I said Monsters Ball.
A
Nah,
Monster
that
Ball.
one too. Yeah.
That's just because she's naked.
It's a good
Yeah.
movie. Isn't she naked in Swordfish too?
I don't know. I haven't seen
I
Swordfish.
think she is.
She
I
is.
like the
She
name
is.
though.
Yeah.
Wow, so
She
she's
is.
naked in two movies?
Yeah.
Sounds like a double feature night.
Oh, man.
George Clooney.
Oh, boy. Blanking. The one where he's with John Turturro and they're singing.
Oh, brother, where
Uh,
art thou?
Yeah. Oh, brother, where art thou?
Okay.
You're gonna hate. You're gonna hate my answer.
What is it?
Batman and Robin.
Ah, what a shit movie.
And I said Out of Sight. Have you seen it?
Oh, with Jennifer Lopez?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
a
Love
Steven
that movie.
Soderbergh movie. That's a very good movie.
I don't know. I'll be the minority here. I liked Batman and Robin. I did.
No.
I didn't hate Batman and Robin. I wouldn't say I liked it.
No, that one's. Oh my God. Is that the one with Arnold and.
Yes.
There's so
Poison
much
Ivy.
going on. So
Yeah, there's
much
so
going
much
on.
going on.
Oof. Horrible.
I like the scene in Out of Sight where we're in the trunk.
I don't remember it at all.
Well, I mean, he kidnaps her, and they're in the trunk, and then they kind of start getting along, and she's a cop. That's all. Anyway, Kate Blanchett. This is a tough one.
Oh, not landing.
How about you, Bryant?
Nothing.
Hmm?
I
What?
said nothing.
You don't have a movie?
No.
Ah,
I said
pathetic.
The Aviator. Is she in
All
that?
right. I don't know. I
Yeah.
said The Curious Case of Benjamin Buttons.
Oh yeah.
Ah, I should have thought of that. Yeah.
Singular button, but yeah.
Matt Damon.
Saving Private Ryan.
Bryant.
The Bourne trilogy. I'd say the trilogy. I love all. So
I said The Bourne Identity, which I guess is the same thing.
same. Yeah.
Isn't there more than 3?
There's plenty.
Yeah. There's technically 5. 4 of them with Matt Damon. 1 of them without.
Is a prequel, right?
Wait, there was a different Matt Damon? I mean, a different Matt Damon, a different Jason Bourne?
Yeah. Jeremy Renner plays him. It's
He
like
did?
it's a middle. It's in the middle. Yeah.
Oh,
I
don't.
didn't know-
I
I
don't
didn't
think
know
I knew
that.
that either.
Yeah.
There's another actor plays Jason
Yeah.
Bourne. I did not know that.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Revenant.
Oof, the bear. That bear scene's great.
That movie's awesome.
It is awesome.
Yeah. What's eating Gilbert Grape?
Wow.
Still don't think I've ever seen that movie.
Oh,
That's the first of mine, or is that just the answer you want to give? I'm not so sure.
All right, you going first, Bryant. You're going
But
first.
the answer is Titanic. I mean, that's.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's another one too. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's done a million huge.
I know, but that's what I think of first. Will Smith.
Oh, Men in Black. Sorry, I said you were gonna go first.
Yeah, good job,
Yeah.
right there.
Way
right
to
off the
go.
bat.
I mean, yeah. No, I was actually gonna say Independence Day.
Yeah, and I said Pursuit of Happiness, which I couldn't believe I pulled that out of my ass.
Wow,
It's a good movie.
that's a good movie,
Sad,
but still,
sad
yeah.
movie. See it once. That's it. You don't see
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
It's
that's
a
a-
one timer.
It was a rough movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a one timer.
True story ish, right?
Yeah.
Johnny Depp. Bryant.
Sweeney Todd. I do love that movie. Same.
Matt.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I said Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I thought of that second.
Sandra Bullock.
Oh,
Miss Congeniality.
the girl from the bus.
Yes, Speed is good.
Speed is good.
Miss Congeniality for me as well. Brad Pitt.
Fight Club.
I thought F1 because that's what I've seen him in most recently.
I also said Fight Club, but you shouldn't talk about it. It's the first rule.
No.
Mm,
I'm actually mad that I answered that way.
Yeah. Shouldn't
yeah.
have.
By the way, I mentioned I read the book, and it does not hold up to the movie. I mean, maybe knowing what happens,
Mhm.
there was a
Yeah.
ton more clues in the book of that
Yeah.
this guy had mental problems, and I mean, we can give it away now. Obviously, Tyler Durden wasn't real, which is his other personality. But anyway, yeah,
The movie's great.
I thought the book was only 200 pages, which is actually what a movie that makes sense. The movie is 2 hour, 2.5 hours, I think. But I like I guess it's the great acting, just great acting in the movie just makes
It's a
it.
great movie.
It's a great movie. I didn't hate it. I just like the movie better. Julia Roberts.
Pretty Woman.
Aaron Brockovich,
I
maybe.
also said Aaron Brockovich,
Yeah.
but Pretty Woman's probably the right answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Denzel Washington.
Oh, a Training Day.
I was actually going to say Training Day as well.
Yeah.
I said Training
I'm
Day.
sorry. I have no ability to not go first.
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Two more. Meryl Streep. It's not easy.
Oh man.
No, that one's not easy at all.
All right, I'll give you my answer since you guys
Please.
are thinking. Mamma Mia.
I can't even think of a Meryl Streep
I
movie
mean,
off the top of my head.
been in a lot.
She's in a lot of movies that you probably don't see.
Uh,
You know?
Probably. You know what? I'm
yeah.
going to say Devil Wears Prada.
I've also seen
Very
her
good.
many times. Oh man, how do I blow this one? I could. She's been on TV a little bit more recently. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
she's.
Big Little Lies, which is a TV show, because she was on that recently.
I'll take it just because we're gonna move.
Sorry.
That's all right. Finally, probably the biggest actor in Hollywood ever. Not the guy that we hear about in wrestling all the time, but probably the biggest actor. Tom Hanks.
Oh, Castaway.
Forrest Gump.
I said big.
Do
Nice,
love
nice,
Big.
nice trio.
All right, guys. That was fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have another list. We'll do that another time. I didn't know how fast
Nice.
that was going to go.
Give us one more from that list.
One more. Christian Bale.
Oh, The Fighter.
It's a good movie.
That's like one of the most amazing performances
Yeah.
ever.
Well, he's
It was like
incredible.
it was like a documentary. I thought I was watching a real person.
Amazing, amazing movie.
It's The Dark Knight for me.
Yeah, for me as well. And it's not because it's my favorite movie that he's made, because I like The Hustle. I like so many movies that he's done.
American Hustle, yeah.
American Hustle, thank you.
Yeah.
Great.
No, he's done. He's one of my favorites. I think he's one of the best actors.
He transforms himself
Yeah.
into the
No,
role, which is
yeah.
incredible. You're not going to see The Rock do that too often.
No.
Yeah. No, I mean James Marsden he just totally he encapsulates whatever role.
Was James Marsden in Disturbing Behavior?
Probably.
Was that his like original role?
No,
I
was
need to
that
look it
Vince
up.
Vaughn? What movie was that?
Disturbing Behavior?
I don't remember what.
I think they put something into kids' brains and it made them go from bad to good, and then they all hung out at the malt shop. I think you'd know it.
I guess I didn't see it. For some reason, I thought Vince Vaughn was in that.
Fine. I'll do one more. Tobey Maguire.
Oh, that stupid. Wait, yes, Spider-Man. Stupid Spider-Man movies.
Spider-Man was
Stupid.
tremendous.
Stupid? How dare you,
I don't
sir?
know.
How dare you? How dare you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is the best Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's my Spider-Man. Go ahead, Brian.
Brothers.
Okay. That's wrong. But
What are brothers?
I went
It's
with
a
I went with Cider House Rules, by the way.
Oh, nice. Love that.
I don't
Yeah.
know if I saw that one.
I don't even know if I saw it, but I know that's what came to my
Does
head.
that has like an old person in it, like
Well, it has Charlize Theron in it.
who's the Alfred in the Batman movies?
Who plays him?
Michael Caine?
Yeah, is Michael
Yeah.
Caine in that? Or did
I
I
can't
make that up?
remember. I honestly don't remember. I just
All right.
Again, it's just right off the top of your head. We don't
yeah.
have to remember
I don't
the
even
whole
have to be a
cast.
movie you see. It doesn't.
That's true.
You, um, which brings us to thanks everybody, and we'll do another one of these in about a month
Yeah.
or so.
Yeah.
Which brings us to Easter eggs. So you're welcome, Brian. Now that we're coming upon the Easter season, I thought that I'd throw you a bone here.
Clever.
Go ahead.
Appreciate that. I like going from movies to movies. I do appreciate that as well. Easter eggs,
Brad's good at that on the outline.
the hidden things you see in these movies. Things going on that maybe you don't catch right away, catch a little later on. And I went obscure for some movies today. Not obscure, but just kind of some random things here. Um, so first movie we'll talk about Jurassic Park.
Yes.
We've talked about that a little bit here on the show. And there's a scene in Jurassic Park where Dennis is watching the computer, but he's on his headphones, so he's not really paying attention. And he's watching something interesting on his computer screen. Now, the interesting part is who is the director of Jurassic Park, guys?
Spielberg.
Spielberg. There's this other movie he made that is kind of famous, and he's watching in the background. He's watching Jaws. He's watching Jaws on his computer.
Nice.
Steven Spielberg within Steven Spielberg.
That's fantastic.
So,
You
fun
called
little.
him, what did you call him? You called him Wayne?
Dennis.
Dennis. Dennis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wayne Knight is
Wayne Knight.
the person, yes.
Yeah.
So for our next movie, we're going to talk about Fargo. You guys seen Fargo?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fargo's fantastic here. There's a spot in the movie where Carl is calling Jerry, and they're trying to wrap things up. And it's ironic because in the scene, Carl says there's 30 minutes, Jerry. We have to wrap things up. At the exact 30 minutes left in the movie.
That's good.
You've done that before.
You have done that,
halfway
yeah.
point of a movie. Halfway
Yes.
point.
Because it's an interesting little tidbit to tie that in and be like, hey, here's how we tie it into. We're going to end the movie, and we're going to let you know that this is how much time you have left. You don't notice it right away, but then when you watch it back in time, it's just those little things you catch,
That's awesome. I love that one.
What
So
was that? Coen Brothers.
Coen Brothers, yes. So next one, we're going to talk Finding Nemo. We all love Finding Nemo, right? It's a
Yeah, definitely.
classic movie. There's a spot in there when where they're talking to Bruce the shark, and he starts crying when they're talking about how he never met his father. And in the scene, he's talking about how he never met his father because male sharks mate with their females and then leave. So baby sharks never actually meet their fathers.
Jeez. That's dark.
It's
That's
dark, but it's not like it's not like he's dying or nothing. It's just that's how the cycle works. That's how shark world works.
Where does he go out and mate again? Is that the idea?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, it
You just
sounds
go
like trouble.
mate.
These sharks are trouble.
Yeah, they all are. So
They're very like ancient, right? They've survived like how many different life
Yeah.
cycles of
Mhm.
Jurassic eras and stuff.
exactly. So next movie we're going to talk about is Space Jam.
Good movie.
Cult classic, amazing movie. The cinema, Bugs Bunny is the star, clearly. But there's this little lesser known actor in it named Michael Jordan. And there's a scene where Jordan's getting ready to go play a game, and his agent, oddly enough, played by Wayne Knight as well, is coming in. And in one sentence, he actually says all of the sponsors of Michael Jordan. The line is, "Come on, Michael, it's game time. Get your Hanes on, lace up your Nikes, grab your Wheaties and your Gatorade, and we'll pick up a Big Mac on the way to the ballpark."
I remember that happening.
All
Very-
those are his sponsors that he currently has at the time of the movie.
There you go.
And I just think that's a clever, cute tie-in to, Michael Jordan and everything that he has. So, and finally, we mentioned it already, and it's also a callback for us. First episode, we talked about Titanic. So let's talk about Titanic again. There's a scene in the movie where you see a young boy playing on the deck of the ship, and his father and his grandfather are watching him. And now I give full credit to this person. Their name will pop up here. It's actually reprising an actual real picture from the Titanic. So as you can see, the bottom picture is a real picture from the Titanic. Frederick Spedden and his 6-year-old son Douglas, they survived the ship and had this picture with them. And so when James Cameron made the movie, they tied it in to make it part of the movie and recreated the scene for the actual movie.
That's nice.
You know, he did I think he did this a few times.
I'm sure.
He incorporated real history into it,
Hmm.
obviously, and then real people into it. That movie is, I know it gets kind of laughed at now, maybe because it's one of those things that's too famous for to be good now for people. But it's so well done, and like just things like this is really what make things that helped it along too.
Yeah. So,
Very good.
but yeah, like I said, just little tidbits you find, things to make the movies fun, and you catch them later. So,
Very
Easter
good.
eggs.
I like it. I like it. Very good, Bryant. I know you thrive on Easter eggs.
Yes.
And we're going to keep the Easter fun going. Now, Easter is this Sunday as this drops. So, I've tied a lot of Easter into this about why Pitt is a problem by not giving my daughter time to come home. Now we have Easter eggs, and now we're going to go to Cadbury eggs, which I'm sure just eats away at Matt so much because this is a ridiculous category. It's a ridiculous category. It's like nothing other than what are we eating like sweet wise? What are sweets? It's just about
Oh
sweets.
boy. You
That's
remember
it.
you remember how at the beginning of the episode I went long with the sunny side up?
Yeah.
This is why.
I don't know, man. There's a restaurant around here. It's kind of new, and our friend is the manager there, so we've gone there a couple times. And one of their desserts, they've got one of those like warm cookie skillets with the ice cream and the caramel on top. Woo! Fantastic.
That's it.
Yeah,
Oh, that sounds really good.
it's
Yeah.
delicious. I wish I had one right now.
I'm sure you could work something out.
Yeah.
So anyway, I got a story, and I when I put this on here, I had no idea. But I have a neighbor down the street, and she has a dog. It's Manny. They call the dog Manny. And I was outside walking my dog, and she tells me, "Oh, you don't have to worry about Manny this week." I wasn't really. I don't worry. They bark at each other, no big deal. And I said, "Why? What's up?" She said, "Oh, he tore his ACL." I'm like, "Ugh." So he's on crate rest and he's it's that sounds awful. Now she's by herself there, and so then another week goes by and I see her driving down the road, and I kind of wave her down. I asked her how he was, and she said, "Oh, we thought he didn't tear his ACL. Then he started hobbling along, so now we have to go see a specialist." I'm like, "Geez, this is horrible." So when Deb got attacked by the dog, our neighbor, she actually sent over like grilled stickies from there's called Fritz. They're like it's like with syrup on it. It's pretty good. And it's just like, hey, I hope you feel better. So I said, hon, we should do something nice for her. I go, maybe I'll go to it's called JoJo's ice cream, and I'll get one of those pup cups for the dog with the biscuits in it. She goes, well, that's nice. I go, okay. So I go, and she goes, we got to make sure she's home. I'm like, yeah, I get it. So I did, and I go, and then I said, I have see this whole Lent thing. I said I gave up alcohol. I also give up sweets, and I don't eat like any fast food. I don't drink any soda. I really do like do a real fast. Like I really am healthy, healthy, healthy during this time. But I'm at this JoJo's ice cream, and they have like certain things that are just only limited time. So I just went for this pop cup. But guess what else I did? I bought a scoop of cherry cola water ice. I bought a scoop of Cookie Monster ice cream. Now, what Cookie Monster ice cream is it's blue, but it also has chocolate chip in it. It has Oreo in it, and it has chocolate chip cookie dough in it. So I got a scoop of that, and then I got a scoop of I don't know if you guys know about the Dole Whip from Disney and stuff that's everywhere now. They have a cherry Dole Whip, which is really good. And I know you're not a big cherry guy, Matt. You probably like the pineapple a lot better. So I got a scoop of each of these things, and I told them to put lids on them. So instead of just going for the pup cup, I got three ice creams that I put in the freezer, and I'm saving for Easter Sunday. Cadbury egg. That's how you do it,
Nice.
Matt.
That is
That's it.
that is how you do it.
That is how you do it.
Uh, anyway, Brian.
I am very lame. My sweets are very not good stories, I guess. In my home, we enjoy Stephen Colbert. And one thing about Stephen that we enjoy as well is he has ice cream. Ben and Jerry's makes, I believe, I think they're now up to 1.5 million flavors. I don't know anymore. They change all the time. But one of them happens to be Americone Dream, which is Stephen Colbert's ice cream. It's vanilla ice cream with fudge-covered waffle cone pieces and caramel swirl. we like to have that around the house. My Sue has a very big ice cream craving, I guess we'll call it. She loves to eat ice cream all the time, and this is really the only ice cream I enjoy. Like we have a Cold Stone Creamery, I'll get ice cream there, but like if we have in-house ice cream, it's always this. So
Yeah, I
sweet
get it.
treat for me, Americone dream.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is when I go to the store, I like ice cream, but I always just get it at out. And I spend an enormous amount of money doing it, right? You pay
Hmm.
$5, $6. And then I look at a carton at the grocery store, which is probably $4, $5, $6. And then the Ben and Jerry's can be 2 for $6 or four. And I think that is ridiculous.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
Exactly.
that's insane. It's more money to go out, but it's just a matter of going out. But ice cream, yum.
It's fantastic.
I do love
I know
ice
Matt stays away from it, but
No,
Yeah, we
well,
try to stay
I
away.
mean, hey, I try to, but ice cream is, I mean, that's got to be a weakness for almost everybody.
Because even when you're full, there's always room for ice cream. You
it's
can't be
true.
too full for ice cream. Does it go somewhere else in your body that you can eat a whole
Cookie
dinner? And
dough,
you're good.
cookie dough blizzard, and
Oh, cookie dough blizzard is
man,
freaking good. I
ah,
love a cookie dough blizzard.
That was good too.
I love cookie dough.
I might tell him, I might slip him an extra five and say double up on the cookie dough
Yeah.
next time.
Ooh, nice.
What a genius. Who was that genius that came up with that? Because that guy should be promoted.
It's a
Sure.
woman. It's the Dairy Queen. You asshole.
Yeah.
What? Anyway, all right, guys, that was fun. Before we go ahead and kick it to the socials, why don't we throw one more name out there?
Oh God.
All right.
Okay.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joker.
I'm gonna say her.
Wow, that is a freaking horrible, horrible movie. That is a
What?
horrible movie and a horrible answer.
It's not a horrible movie.
That is horrible. Nobody
No.
falls asleep with a machine, falls in love with a machine or whatever
Yeah, that's the
operating
future.
system.
Is it horrible because you only got Scarlett's voice?
I don't like it. I don't like that movie at all.
It's
It
okay.
remind-
It's not like
almost
Fight
as
Club.
bad. Never mind.
I
I
feel like
said
some of my answers are just to trigger Brad at this point. I mean,
I said
Jesus.
Gladiator.
It's a good one too.
What a
Yeah.
heel in that, huh? No face
Yeah.
turn necessary.
Yeah, that was I think that was his breakout.
Yeah, it was he
Oh,
was
yeah.
disturbing. It's disturbing in it. He was really good. Anyway, that's gonna do it, Matt. Why don't you go ahead and hit us with the socials? Let me
Okay,
get it out and let's check it out, making sure it's on the screen.
I guess we are three Easter eggs are better than one. Cooking up every Monday morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern on Apple Podcast, Spotify, and everywhere else you get your podcast. Find us on YouTube at 3 Eggs Are Better Than One, the number 3, the letter R, the number 1. Follow us on X, Blue Sky, Instagram, and TikTok at 3 Eggs Are Better, the number 3, the letter R, and our individual accounts at YesManBrad, at BHaramza. I am at Purple Shirt Guy without the I. How about some 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts? Please comment and engage on YouTube. Apologies to Bober. We ran out of time. Next week, Bryant has a category, and it's going to be...
Gonna be a callback. As Matt mentioned at the beginning of the show, we lost the amazing Chuck Norris. And several episodes back, I gave a great biography. We talked about Chuck. And the one thing that makes Chuck synonymous is also what helps him tie into this new generation, the Chuck Norris jokes. So in honor of Chuck Norris, I'm going to bring back the Chuck Norris jokes. We're going to have some laughs. We're going to honor Chuck Norris. And I guess the only way eggs know how.
Very good.
Do it.
That sounds good. I had a feeling we were going to do that. Matter of fact, I think you told us in a group chat, so that's not really a feeling. That's just being told.
I did, yes. I mentioned that already, yes.
All right,
So-
Brian, bring us home.
Well, we thank you guys for joining us this week. We had a lot of fun. We hope you guys have a great Easter as well as our Easter theme continues here. So the egg timer's been set. We'll see you guys next week.
Nebraska lost.